It's the dark web. And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to tonight's Mets and Braves game. The Mets take game one of the doubleheader today, 3-2. The Mets have taken the first two of this series. The Mets have won three in a row, including the last game against the Dodgers, then the first two of this series. It's going to be tough to go for the sweep here tonight with Chris Sale on the mound for Atlanta. We have Christian Scott on the mound. But let's come in. We already got people hanging out in the chat, but let's make sure we are good to go on all the sides. Go live there. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Let me start saying hello to the chat. Frank Orbs here, saying 6-3 Mets. Good evening, John and the PAS followers. Hey, Daniel Berry is here. What's up, Daniel Berry? Daniel Berry checking out both streams. Frank T is here. What's up, Frank? Frank T also saying 6-3. Roadrunner Steve saying 4-2. I have to look back and see what our predictions were for the first one. Kyle, welcome in. Thank you for saying hello. He's saying go Dodgers. 8-9 Mets. Kyle saying 8-9 Mets. What's up, Kyle? Welcome in. All right, let's make sure. I think we're good to go. They're still doing pregame stuff here. SNY's going to commercial again. All right, it looks like we're good to go on all the sides. We'll refresh the screen here once the graphics are uploaded. No. Kyle, you got to put context to your text, man. Come on. Once again, the big news today, the Phillies had a 6-0 lead and lost 8-6. They get swept by the Marlins. Kyle said he subbed. Thank you so much, Kyle. Appreciate it. I should update our number to 9469 on the YouTube side. 9469. Let's go. Let's keep the Braves on the ropes, says Frank. All right, let's come in. Let's get into the lineup because when it comes back, it's going to be good to go. Baldwin's going to lead off for game two here with Acuna batting second and DHing. Olsen third, Harris fourth, Albies fifth, Dubon sixth, Yastrzemski seventh, Riley eighth, and Jarvis will bat ninth. Going up against Christian Scott, who's 3-2 on the year with a 1.31 ERA. Bo Bichette will be our third baseman. Lindor short, Semien second. Wagaman will be at first base. Terren's doing the catching. And in the outfield, it'll be Taylor in left, Robert Jr. in center, and Benj in right field. Johnny's here waving high. Frank R saying, let's get the sweep. Frank T saying, let's keep the Braves on the ropes. Cheese over on the Twitch side. What's up, Cheese? Welcome in, first time chatter. All right, Kyle. Thanks for subbing, but take a little break here, dude. You can listen in for a little bit and take a break from chatting because you're all over the place here with nothing, talking about nothing what we're doing here. Raymond's back. What's up, Raymond? Okay, already having to ban people on Twitch. When you're all you do is spam a bot, you're gone. We don't need you. He said you're aging. All right, Scott, ready to go here? Baldwin 3 for 8 in this series, grounded into 2 double plays. The trade rumors are driving me crazy, right, Jake? And now one lined into center field, that's in for a base hit. This might be extra bases. Taylor will keep it in for a single. So Baldwin laces one in the left field. Let's refresh our graphics here. All right, there we go. He's a cheap fan. Guys, we got to stop worrying about fan favorites here. I want to win. And Acuna pops one out to right field. Ben just got it. He'll make the catch. One away. Runner holds it first. You guys like these players, and we haven't won with them. One out and one on here for Olsen. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Hey, Paula's back. Send salute John in chat. How's everyone doing? So 0-2 to count here to Olsen. WrestleMania fan stopping in on the TikTok side. Callie. Troll 25, welcome in. Felix, welcome in. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Here's Michael Harris, 1 for 6 in the series. On the outside corner, 0-1. Harris is 4 for 5 in his career against Scott. Uh-oh. Christian Scott on the mound. Anthony, what's up? Welcome in. XG. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2. Christian Scott. The 0-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. We will do it again. Once again, welcome in, everybody. Yo, Overlord CK checking us out on the TikTok side. What's up, Cam? Popped foul. Still 0-2. Oh, nice play by Simeon over to first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom one. Mets coming up. Cash Money join. Look at everybody checking us out on TikTok. Welcome in. Once again, 2 days or 3 days, considering the rain out. We started Monday. 3 days on TikTok and live streaming wise, and we're up to 32 followers already. So welcome in. I did not see the pitch count, Frank. Did you? Was it about 10? Maybe a little bit higher than 10? Definitely wasn't 15. I know that. Frank saying 20 likes. Whoa. Let's go. We're in the first inning. We're already up to 20. Let's go, Frank. $11. Thank you, Raymond. Paul is saying welcome to the TikTokers. Jason Bills fan is back. What's up, Jason? It was great to see Jason during the first game. All right, the Met lineup tonight. It'll be Lindor leading off. Bichette will bat second. Robert Jr. third. Alvarez fourth. Taylor fifth. Semien sixth. Bench seventh. Wagaman eighth. And Terens will bat ninth. What you gonna do, brother? Yo, Thomas back putting in the clutch on the Jules. Thank you so much, Thomas. Miss Gina is here. What's up, Miss Gina? Kaysen over on the TikTok side. Damien. Adrian. Medulo. Welcome in. 0-1 to count to Lindor. And for a strike, you got to attack. You have to attack Sale. Sale's going to attack you if you don't. So already 0-2 to Lindor here. Swung on and fouled off down up the third base side. Once again, welcome in. If anybody's checking us out on TikTok, let us know. Make sure the sound's okay. Lindor lines one down the left field side. It'll go foul. I think there were more people at the day game than there were the night game. And maybe because this is the makeup game. This is the game that was not scheduled. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Sale deals. check swing foul. Still 1-2. Cyber Panther, what's up? Welcome in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Keeping the at-bat alive here. Fouling a couple pitches off. Sale up to 8 pitches in this opening at-bat. The 1-2. Bounce down low, 2-2. Love it. Bunch of people checking us out. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Nice pitch. It would have been a strike either way. But that'll bring up Bichette. What's Miss Gina call him? Dreamy eyes? We're up to 5 on the Rumble side. What's up? Sean's back. What's up, Sean? Saying 9-3 Mets. Scott with 7 Ks. Thank you, Sean. In first strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Oh, called a strike. Bichette's going to challenge. Raymond says 4-2. I thought it was inside, and it's high. Miss Gina saying 7-3. The 2-1. Sale will deal. Way inside, 3-1. In for a strike, 3-2. Bichette fouls it off. Nobody predicted 3-2 in the first game. Everybody predicted a Met win, but nobody 3-2. The 3-2 from Sale. Inside, ball 4. Oh, called a strike. Bichette doesn't challenge that one. Sale's got 2 strikeouts, but he's up to 16 pitches here in the first. No worries, Jason. Completely understand, man. Thanks for checking in with us, though. Be safe out there. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Tom, welcome in. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt. Teddy, join the 99-cent channel memberships on the YouTube side. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Outside, 2-2. Mets playing us like we the Dodgers. Why are they so fearful? Why can't you? Why can't you guys beat the Mets? We're garbage. We're trash. Inside 3-2, no challenge. Yikes! I would have if I was Sale, I'd have challenged that. The 3-2 from Sale. And foul tipped, held on to by the catcher. Sale strikes out the side, but he throws a ton of pitches, 23, 24 pitches. We go to the second, still scoreless. For the Braves, it'll be Albies, Dubon, and Yastrzemski coming up. Welcome in once again, everybody. Working on a graphic to show all our subscriber counts or follower counts. Kenneth Clark is here saying hello. Hey, all my friends. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Kenneth, as always, great to see you. What did Joe say? Who? By the who? Who's that? All right, some other games going on right now. Tampa Bay has a 3-0 lead over Texas. Cleveland and Cincinnati scoreless in the first. Kansas City and Minnesota getting warmed up, as well as the Yankees, White Sox, Cubs, Cardinals. Then a few late games, Houston and LA, Angels, Boston and the Athletics. Our buddy Thomas Fitzpatrick will be doing that one on his YouTube channel. So we'll redirect over to that. And then Seattle and the Dodgers tonight. Who's on first? Scott back out to the mound here. And popped up. First pitch swinging. Shallow center. Lindor going out, waving everybody off. One away. Don't feel bad, Jason. Never. Here's Dubon. And that's out of the zone, 1-0. And lined foul, 1-1. Love it. Coming in. People stop in. You guys, you all got to say hello when you stop in, so we know you're here. He says, "I like that you're a diehard Jets fan. A lot of people would give you crap for that, but I know I'm not. Not only a diehard Jets fan, and a ground ball to oh, Scott's got it. He'll flip it the first. 2 away. I married a Buffalo Bills fan because Buffalo's going to the Super Bowl. Hello. La, la, la. Up high, want to know the count here. I know some of the chat is big WWE fans. We have SummerSlam coming up this weekend. We won't be live. Saturday, the Met game is on when it starts. Mr. Charles is here. I don't see Charles. Oh, there he is. What is up, Sir Charles? What is up, Sir Charles? Christopher Brady's back, and I'm back, PAS family. Struck him out. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Scott. His second strikeout of the night. We go bottom two, still scoreless. Just come back up. What's up, Waves? Thanks for the follow on the TikTok side. How are you? Appreciate that. Make sure you keep hitting that like button there for us, too. The nice thing about the TikTok side, you can keep hitting that like button. Paula says, good pitching so far. Let's keep it up. Yeah. Elite Super Brand. $2 super chat saying, I told you the Mets are making the playoffs. Here he is. Thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. I think it's too little too late. They're going to start trading some pieces, I believe. Unless even though they trade pieces, they continue to win. I mean, Soto got hurt, and they haven't lost since. And actually, that happened the first time, too. Remember? Soto got hurt earlier in the year, and the Mets won 4 in a row. Yeah, Luminous, too little too late. I think it is. I think so. I mean, it's good they're playing well. D86, what's up? How you been? Yep. Yeah, they won the first 4, but then they lost. I think that's when they lost 12 in a row then. If you guys ever wanted to go to a Met game, this is the weekend you should probably go because it's the 86 World Series reunion. Jason, good night. Elite says I shared the live. Thank you so much, Elite. Appreciate that. Bernard's back. What's up, Bernard? Yeah, they know they're playing well because they know they're on the chopping block. Yeah. And a little chopper back to Sale. He's got it. We'll fire the first. 1 away. That'll bring up Taylor. It's too late. Monday is the deadline. It's too late for that, too. Oh, and 1 to count to Taylor. Down low, 1-1. And Taylor pops one up on the infield. Who wants it? Shortstop will got it. That's Jarvis. 2 away. Only 10.5 games back of the wild card with 54 games to go. I also heard that too, Georgia. I heard that as well about Holmes, but it sounds like the Mets don't want to give him a contract. Now he's got an option next year, but there's a strike. Quickly down 0-2 here. Oh, up high, 1-2. Let's see what Sale's up to pitch wise. 31 pitches. So the Mets making him work a little bit, even though they haven't been able to get anything going. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Sale through 2. We go to the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Braves. Riley, Jarvis, and Baldwin coming up. Lindor, I won't miss him. It sounds like the Mets want to trade him. I know I'm kind of torn. I understand trading him. I understand keeping him. I don't really care either way. Coop Gaming says Lindor's the GOAT. I was going to pull a Jim Brewer. Christopher says, I'm torn on Lindor also. Now you all got Soto. He's the new face of the Mets, not Lindor. It's the Mets. We respect your team. You'll respect ours. The sad one was the Red Sox guy who finally got injured the first day in the league. Well, it wasn't his first day in the American League, maybe. Because he had 18 home runs or something with the Nats. Frank says Lindor has lost his touch. So it'll be interesting to see. Once again, Monday's the trade deadline. 6 p.m. Eastern time is the deadline. Late this year. Yeah, Meade got hit on the hand. Yeah, broken hand. Probably most likely out for the year. Jake says, my opinion on Lindor, I don't necessarily think he'll get traded at the deadline. I do see him getting moved in the offseason potentially. 1-1 to count here to Riley. Scott's at 22 pitches here in the third. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Both these guys tonight are throwing strikes. So the problem is Polanco's got a 2-year contract, Frank. The 1-2. Cold strike 3. God, I'm looking. No soup for you. Christopher says, I would only trade Lindor for elite pitching. And a little chopper to Lindor. He's on the backhand. Fires across, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup here with Baldwin. I agree, Georgia. I agree. I honestly think Cohen's giving him the trade deadline, and then he's getting rid of him. That's my honest thoughts. Because it would have been tough bringing somebody else in and then having to deal with the trade deadline. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Up and in, 1-2. New York has enough statues. Oh, Frank. Fouled off, still 1-2 here. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. A little slower dribbler. The toss to Scott covering. Side retired. Scott's retired 9 in a row after giving up a leadoff single. We go bottom 3. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. 3-1 on the putout. Benj, Wagaman, and Terrens coming up. Benj, Wagaman, and Terrens. Georgia says, I'm a Braves fan, but I've seen how the division is shaped out. Respectfully, I'm not worried about the Mets. However, I noticed Harper, like they losing ground on us, and begging Dombrowski to help. Yeah, you can't be blowing 6-0 leads to a team that you're better than. They just got swept by Miami. I mean, the Phillies were at one point only 2 games behind Atlanta. Now that's dropped again. I don't know what it is now, but yeah, I'd rather drop a series to the Mets and Miami, so I'm happy with that. And for a strike here as we start the bottom of the third, 0-1. And fouled off down the left field side, 0-2. Jake says exactly, but I was surprised that Harper actually came out and said that they need both bats and pitching. Well, Harper Dombrowski pretty much laid into Harper during the offseason. So now that they need some help, Harper's going to lay into him. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And that one lays fair ball down in the left field. It was between the third baseman and the foul line, but it's a single for Bench. James Phillips is here. What's up, James? In for a strike to Wagaman. I don't think so either, James. I don't think they have either. Oh, they had to because they won 4 in a row earlier in the year, so they had to sweep somebody. Was it Detroit? And that one's driven out to left field. It'll be caught by Harris. Sounded better off the bat. 1 away. That'll bring up Terens now with 1 out and 1 on. The 1-2 here to Terens. Sale looks at first. Now deals. Up high, 2-2. Benj runs. Benj steals the bag. Nope. They're going to send them back for interference. So a runner at first with 2 outs. All right, so 2 out now for Lindor. Down low, 1-0. All right. Luminous, you're done for the night, man. Threw his bat. Take a break for a night, dude. You can listen in and not chat for tonight. Go watch Frank the Tank if you're going to be Mr. Negative all the time. Everything is wrong with the team. No, he won't bring back the most value because of his $35 million a year contract. And the Mets have already said they're not eating any contract. They're 2-1. And that one short, Jarvis will go to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. We go to the fourth. It'll be Acuna Jr., Olsen, and Harris coming up for Atlanta here. He was on the vertical side. No worries, Miss Gina. With the software now, it all comes in. I get the chat all in one spot, all the sides. That's how I know what's going on TikTok, what's going on all the sides. So another fast mover. Yeah, I mean we're not even an hour in. We're going to the fourth inning. Well, Sin Bin like the stream. We're in the commercial break here. Let's see if there's any. That one drilled foul, 0-1. Sources. We're starting to get some reports here. Popped up. Foul territory. Wagaman in foul territory makes the catch. One away. Sources: the Red Sox and Mets have discussed a blockbuster trade, which would send Mets shortstop Francisco Lindor and starting pitcher Clay Holmes to the Red Sox. Something to really keep an eye on. Red Sox have the pieces to get this done. The biggest issue is the salary. So if the Mets are going to be unwilling to eat salary, that trade won't happen. Good, Roadrunner Steve. Yeah, next Monday, James. Or this coming Monday. Bichette in foul territory. And Bichette will make the catch. 2 away. Scott's only had 35 pitches here with 2 out in the fourth. Harris laces one foul, 0-1. Yep. Yes, it is, James. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2. Frank says 40 likes and counting. Let's go. The 0-2 from Scott. Up high, 1-2. They check down at third. No swing. That's something a fan who's upset that the team's getting beat by the team that's in last place would say. Oh, we really didn't care about this series. You're telling me the Braves didn't care about this series against the Mets? It'd be a different story if the Phillies were beating the Marlins right now. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. James says he would love a sweep of the Braves. Why wouldn't you care? The Braves fans hate the Mets the most, and you're telling me you don't care about this series. Outside, 3-2. Your level of baseball knowledge keeps going down, down, and down. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom four, still scoreless. Scott with his fourth strikeout. Yes, really, Georgia. You're kidding yourself if you don't believe that. All right, another one. Another one. I appreciate you hopping in, chatting it up a little bit, but you're done chatting for the night as well. All right, here we go. We're going bottom four. Bichette, Robert Jr., and Alvarez. No runs, one hit, and zero errors for both teams so far. Exactly. If they missed the first round by a game or two, oh, maybe we should have worried about the Mets series. All right, sail back to the mound here. Bichette, foul tips at 0-1. If it was the other way around and the Mets were good and leading the division and getting swept by Atlanta, I'd be pissed off. So I mean, the guy's fooling himself. 0-2 the count here from Sale. That one hit out to left, not deep. Dubon will make the catch, one away. Welcome in. We got somebody watching. Let's see. Does it tell me who's watching? No. It just says one person watching on the Twitch on the TikTok side. But welcome in. Hit those thumbs up for us over there on the TikTok side. Would appreciate that. Fouled off 0-1. Frank says, same here. I would be living. Frank Artis has got to believe. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count. And Robert hits one on the ground. Jarvis on the backhand fires. Got him. 2 away. Not Comedy Central. Here's Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Hit a comebacker to the pitcher. Outside, 1-0. Kinley, thank you for stopping in. T Planet. Yeah, exactly, James. And for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 to count. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Two and two to count here from Sal. And that one lined, but caught at second base. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the fifth. Albies, Dubon, and Yastrzemski coming up. We're up to 9470 on the YouTube count. Thank you all so much. Appreciate that. Mets have a 4-game set with the Marlins coming up, starting tomorrow. Just checking to see if there's any other baseball news here. Want to know the count here to Albies. Popped up. Foul. It'll go out of play. Teren sheds the mask, but no chase. The 1-1 on the outside. Ooh, I thought it was a strike. We called the ball. Teren's challenged. This might be outside. Oh, it's a strike. 1-2 the count. Sean saying a gracious hello to Mrs. PAS. She's got her ear pods in, so she can't hear me. Swung on and fouled off. 1-2 still. The 1-2. A little chopper foul up the first base side. Still 1-2. Replace your divots, please. 1-2 the count. Scott will deal. And chops foul. I know that's a fact, James. One and two. Did he go? They checked down at third. No swing. If it was a Met batter, it was a strike. Let's see. That's a strike. I'm sorry. And now it's a base hit. Should have been a strikeout. If the barrel of the bat goes past the front of the plate, it's a strike. And he didn't call it. Sandoval. No chance of a double play, but they get the force at second on the ground ball at Lindor. So fielder's choice, one away. That'll bring up Yastrzemski. Little thing like that have hurt the Mets all season. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. But James, how you been, man? You got any DJing gigs coming up? Down low, want to know? There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Frank. The 2-1. And that's ripped down the right field line. Foul ball, 2-2. Wow. Everybody would still be running. James says, yes, every weekend straight to September. Then I have a birthday party in October. I've been booked every weekend since the beginning of June. Very nice. Doing okay, James. Yo, Felix is back. What's up, Felix? Fouled off. Still 2-2. The Marlins Mets series begins tomorrow. Cousin Nolan on the mound tomorrow night. The 2-2. And lifted foul. The Phillies have fallen to 6 back of the Braves now. Yeah, I am. Foul straight back. Still 2-2. Pitch count starting to get up there now with a long at bat here. Timeout. The 2-2. And popped up. Terren sheds the mask back towards the railing and it goes out of play. And that one fouled off. This is getting bad now. Scott was having a good night pitch count wise. Starting to lose that here now. The 2-2. That's a foul ball down the first base side. Yikes. You got to throw him something different here. He keeps fouling everything off. Bounce one in the dirt. It's a 2-2 count. You have a free pitch. Maybe he doesn't want to do that with the runner on first. 20th pitch of the inning coming up. Still only one out. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Came up with the high heat. 2 away. That's 5 strikeouts for Scott. That'll bring up Riley, who struck out looking his first time. Inside 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. 1-1 the count. He's at 65 pitches, Frank. That one pulled foul, 1-2 the count. So for the fifth inning, I mean, he's still doing okay there. After when you get through 5, you don't want to be any higher than 75, but he's thrown almost 30 pitches this inning. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one fouled off. Still 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 6 strikeouts for Scott. We go to the bottom of the fifth. We're halfway through. Still zeros on the board. For the Mets, it'll be Taylor, Semien, and Benj coming up. Yeah. I mean, Minaya went 6 innings in the first game. So the Mets didn't have to tax their bullpen. And Scott's got 5 here. No, that is not okay, Miss Gina. Yes, of course. Of course. Let's see other games going on right now. Tampa Bay still up 3-0 over Texas. Cleveland and Cincinnati are scoreless. Kansas City has a 1-0 lead over Minnesota. The Yankees are up 4-0 over the White Sox. Cubs and Cardinals are scoreless. Chris Sale throws a first pitch strike here. Taylor popped out to short his first time. Outside, 1-1. Yo, Spiritual Souls here. What's up, Spiritual? Inside, 2-1. Oh, somebody gave the floating heart there. Who was that? Dominic. Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate that. The 2-1. Oh, Joe's got some trivia. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The late, great Roberto Clemente had 3,000 hits. Who did he get number 3,000 off of? I'm going to say the 2-2. Fouled off. Raymond says John Matlack. Well, he answered that quick. I wonder if he knows the answer. What is up, Charles? It was a double. Whoa. Frank R with it too. Connie Mack says Sean. No, not Connie Mack. The 2-2. Fouled it off. We'll do it again. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the fifth. Sales up to 67 pitches here. So not going to do it. And that one ripped foul, 2-2. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Thomas with the gold coin. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. Christian Scott is a troop. The 3-2. Got him looking. You got to swing the bat, dude. How are you fooled by a fastball down the middle of the plate? Here's Semyon with one out and nobody on. And that one fouled off 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Semyon laces it foul, 1-2. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. He went. Home plate umpire said he went. Sale with 7 strikeouts here. That'll bring up Benj, who singled his first time. Actually, Benj got as the only base hit of the night. Oh, and 1 to count. The 0-1. Down low. Oh, called a strike. Thought it was low. 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sale strikes out the side. 8 strikeouts through 5. We go to the 6th. 9 more than 2 for Atlanta coming up. Tampa Bay still up 3-0 over Texas. Cleveland and Cincinnati still scoreless. Kansas City up 1-0 over Minnesota. The Yankees still up 4-0 over the White Sox. The Cubs and Cardinals are no score. Finals from earlier today: the Marlins swept the Phillies 8-6. Arizona beat Pittsburgh 3-0. Toronto beat Washington 5-2. San Francisco, the Mets won Game 1 of the doubleheader 3-2. Baltimore beat Detroit led 7-0 today, and Baltimore won 10-9 in 12 innings. Oh, it changes the game on me. I don't want that. Toronto beat Washington. Baltimore beat Detroit. The Mets beat Atlanta in Game 1. San Francisco beat Milwaukee 16-3. San Diego beat Colorado 3-1. Who's a 1-year rental? Who is a 1-year rental? Yo, District Nation, what's up, buddy? Sorry your Nats lost today. And a chopper foul. Scott quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2 to Jarvis. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. Jarvis delivered with a leadoff double. Yo, James, don't be talking like that. Don't be talking like that. Baldwin takes one outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. And a little, and that's going to be a base hit. It'll be first and third. Nobody out for Acuna. First and third, nobody out here for Atlanta. And Acuna Jr., the batter. Up and in, 1-0. Yeah, strikeout and a double play. In for a strike, 1-1. And that's a strike, 1-2. Okay, that's 2. The 1-2. 80th pitch of the night. Oh, struck him out. 1 away. 7 strikeout. I put a 7. 7 strikeouts. Who? Michelle. Who's Michelle? Here's Olson. And on the outside. Oh, called the ball 1-0. No challenge. Logan says I went to the 110 game. Nice. Did you stay for the whole thing? The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. You type Bichette and auto spell type Michelle. Right. No, you wish. No, you didn't go to the game, or you didn't stay for the whole thing. The 1-1. In for a strike. 1-2. You didn't stay for the whole thing. 1-2 the count. Scott will deal. And a ground ball, base hit in the center field. And Atlanta takes a 1-0 lead. Too much of the plate. Still first and third here with 1 out. And that one's absolutely crushed out to right. Foul. About 5 rows foul if you're counting from the pole over. And way outside, 1-1. Yeah, well, with Harris being the batter, you're not going to double him up. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Edward says the genie said the Mets will sweep the doubleheader. The 2-1. And popped up on the infield. Bichette in foul territory will make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Albies, who's 1 for 2. Hey, Steve, welcome back. In for a strike, 0-1. Come on, Blue. You're missing a good game here. It's a strike, 0-1. Come on. Yeah, you brought bad karma. Kyle, dude, stop. I timed you out once before. Miss Gina, you got to pay attention to what people are typing. Don't say hi to him when he's spamming the chat. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. You got to get Scott out. No, he's lost it. Oh, it's the pitching coach coming out. They'll give him one more batter, I guess. Yeah, show us something. Get through this inning, only giving up the 1 run. We'd have all signed up for that tonight. 6 innings, 1 run from Scott. There are people warming up. They're just not taking them out yet. Duarte's been warming up for all inning. Somebody else is out in the bullpen too. Yeah. Not if he gives up a grand slam home run here. It wasn't a good start. It'd be 5 2/3 innings and 4 runs. All right. Dubon, the batter, takes a pitch right down the middle, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. On the outside corner. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. Call the ball. No challenge from the Mets. 2-1. Now he's going to get something good to hit here. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. And that one is out at the center field. Robert is there, and that'll retire the side. But the Braves scratch out a run. But sign me up for that. Christian Scott, 6 innings, only gives up the 1 run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. Sean was right on the money. We go bottom 6. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Mets. Oh, I just realized Logan was watching over on the Twitch side. Take a look. Wagaman takes a fastball up high. Want to know? Sale is at 77 pitches. Inside 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. Excuse me. 2-1. Swung on it. Come on, have some patience, dude. That pitch wasn't even close, and he's flailing at it. 2-2 instead of 3-1. That one lined into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. That'll bring up Terrence. And first pitch swinging popped up. Harris out in center field will make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Lindor with 1 out and 1 on. That'll bring up Lindor. He's got sunshine on a cloudy day. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Paula trying to encourage some hits here. Spirit says Mets offense needs to wake up. The 1-1. And pop foul, 1-2. AJ Minter getting warmed up in the Met pen. James calling a 2-run home run right now. Up high, 2-2. Two and two to count. The 2-2. They check down. He stopped the swing, 3-2. Three and two to Lindor. Sale deals and pops it up. Yastrzemski will come in. 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette. 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout looking and a fly out the left. The first pitch. Inside, 1-0. And 1-0 the count. Inside, 2-0. It's 2-0. There's only been 2 pitches, Gary. The 2-0. In for a strike. Oh, 3-0. 3-0 the count. James says his magic doesn't work anymore. In for a strike, 3-1. Now you got to be swinging here. The 3-1. Bichette fouls it off, 3-2. The 3-2 to Bichette. Swung on a miss. We go to the 7th inning. Why Alvarez? Why trade Alvarez? Because he's a defensive liability. Look up the stats, dude. I don't need a catcher that can hit. I need a catcher that can throw runners out and block balls in the dirt. Don't care if he's been injured. You can get something of value in return. You get it. Tough, Charles. We are at commercial break. Once again, this is the third game of this series. The Mets start a 4-game series with the Marlins tomorrow. Oh, Charles is checking in occasionally at a function. Yeah, horrible defensively. I understand for people wanting to keep him coming from an offensive standpoint, but from a defensive standpoint, I'm not putting up with that. His offense does not outweigh his bad defense to me. Minter, the new pitcher here for the Mets. Quickly ahead 0-2 against Dwight. Christian Scott has dropped his ERA to 2.99. VO2 down low, 1-2. The 1-2 to White. Pop foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one hit out to right. Robert into the gap. Will make the catch. One away. Steve says Phillies couldn't give Turner away. 19 errors, leads MLB with a huge contract. We'll trade you Lindor. Outside 1-0. Want to know the count. Up high 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled off 2-1. The 2-1. Up and in 3-1. All right. Come on, Minter. You can't be walking the number 8 hitter here, dude. The 3-1. So he hits him. Instead of walking him, he hit him. And he did not swing. So runner on first here with 1 out. Jarvis the batter. Jarvis doubled and scored the run last inning. Riley goes to throw from Terrence. Safe. Lindor dropped the ball. Lindor dropped the ball. He did it again. Still wrong, James. There's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 to count. And that one popped up. Foul down the left field side. It'll go out of play. Still wrong. James says, let's go double play. Well, it's kind of tough now with a runner on second. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Baldwin. Trade Lindor before the game is over. I have another Wilmer Flores situation where he's out on the field crying. Down low, 1-0. One and 0 to count. There's a strike, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Three and two. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Wilmer was 16 when the Mets signed him. The 3-2. He went. Struck him out. He's complaining. He's arguing with the third base umpire. Now Walt Weiss is coming out. That's why it goes to commercial break. All right, we go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. We will be right back with the rest of this one. All right, we are back in for this one. New pitcher here for the Braves. Robert will lead it off, and he fouls it off 0-1. I'm surprised Sale's not out for the 7th inning here. Fouled off, 1-1 the count. Don't blame the Royals. Blame the Met defense. Swung on a miss. You struck him out. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Alvarez. Outside, 1-1. Swung on a miss. Alvarez swinging for the fences. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. No, he did not. Yeah. Live, I thought he went, but when they showed the replay, no, he Spirit, you're 100%. He didn't go. So he had a legit beef. Down low. What am I eating? Food. Try it. Up high, 3-0. Just Nick, just a couple barbecue potato chips. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. Three and one. Swung on a miss. 3-2. It's unsponsored. James. I didn't give out the brand. I just said it's barbecue potato chips. Called strike 3. Taylor's going to challenge. This is strike 3. Oh, ball 4. Savage. Semien fouls it off 0-1. The 0-1. Semien, what are you swinging at, dude? This team, man. And strong on a missed. We go to the 8th. Still 1-0 Atlanta. So we go to the 8th here. Still a 1-run ball game. Miss Gina putting in the dumpster juice emote. Let's look at some of the other games here. Cleveland up 4-1 over Cincinnati. Kansas City up 4-0 over Minnesota. Yankees still up 4-0 over the White Sox. Cubs and Cardinals scoreless. Houston and LA tonight at 9:40, half hour from now. Boston and the A's. We'll redirect you over to Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel when we're done on the YouTube side. Fitzy will be live for the Red Sox A's game tonight. It's always a great time hanging out in Fitzy's chat. Acuna swings and misses at the first pitch. 1-0 and what? Perez, the new pitcher here for the Mets. But Logan, thank you for hitting that follow button on the Twitch side. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. Up high, 1-2. That one looped into shallow right field. No, I don't think he caught it. I don't. Ben, I think it hopped. I think this is a base hit for Acuna. He caught it. It hit the glove. This is Spirit, man. Spirit speaking facts tonight. This is one of the worst offenses I have ever witnessed. Excuse me. Matt Olson takes a strike, 0-1. I remember Oliver Perez. Yep. It hit the glove, not the grass, right? Down low, they checked down. Oh, the home plate umpire said he went 0-2. Splendiferous catch. DO2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Come on, man. You had him 0-2. Fouled off. The 3-2. Fouled it off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking 2 away. 10 strikeouts for Met pitching tonight. Two out and nobody on here for Harris. Timeout by the home plate umpire. Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Saying hi all. Down low, 1-0. Drop my thumbs up and saying let's go Mets. Jermaine thinks the Mets will come back in the ninth. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper to short. Oh, actually over to Bichette. Over to first, a 1-2-3 inning from Perez. We go bottom 8. Still 1-0 Atlanta. Ben, Wagaman, and Terrenz coming up. We gained 6 new subscribers tonight on YouTube. Up to 9472. Oh, I can do it this way. Oh, gained 4 tonight. We've gained 1 on Twitch. Three people watching on the Rumble side tonight. Welcome in over there. Let's go back to the home page here. Lee, the new pitcher here. Harris makes the catch. Sounded great off the bat again. One away. One pitch, one away. Here comes Wagaman. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Keith wants to see Wagaman get some more playing time. I don't want to see this guy in a Met uniform ever again. Down low, 1-1. You did. You did get it correct, Sean. Yep. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Chop. A little dribbler in front of the plate. Throw down the first 2 away. That'll bring up Terens with 2 out and nobody on. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And a little chopper to short. Jarvis. Got him. 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 9th. If the Mets can keep it a 1-run game, it'll be Lindor, Bichette, and Robert in the bottom of the 9th. If you would have told me that the Mets were going to be in the second game of the doubleheader, the Mets were going to give up 1 run, I'd have thought we'd have won. Christian Scott going to get the loss off, giving up 1 run. Just checking the baseball news here to see if there's anything else going on. Today could have been Schoolboy's last game with the Tigers. We'll see. If somebody's going to trade for him, what are they going to give up? Trade news: the Texas Rangers are acquiring right-handed reliever Chase Silseth and catcher Logan Ohape from the Angels. Well, here we go. Another catcher off the boards. All right, here we go. Top of the ninth. We'll see who's in the game for the Mets here. Duarte. In for a strike, 0-1. Popped foul, 0-2. DO2. And fouled it off, still 0-2. DO2. Popped foul, we'll do it again. Charles says in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. DO2. Up high, 1-2. Top of the ninth already. Someone wants to catch a bus. Outside, 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. James says, I just got the notification for the Rangers trade as you were announcing it. Two and two to count here. Top of the ninth inning. Braves up 1-0. Outside, 3-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Nice pitch there. One away. In for a strike, 0-1. Dubon's 0 for 3 tonight. Thank you, Charles. And fouled off, quickly ahead 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Duarte deals and pop foul. We'll do it again. Fouled off again. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. And that one poked in the left field. That'll get down for a base hit. A 1-out single. And a little chopper. Come on. A walk and now an infield single. First and second here, 1 out. Meeting at the mound here. You got to keep it to a 1-run game here. Swings on, missed. Oh, and 2. Down low, 1-2. One and two to count. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And jams foul. Still 2-2 here. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Jarvis takes a strike. One and one to count here to Jarvis. And Jarvis bloops one out to center field. Robert comes in a couple steps. We go bottom 9. It's a 1-run game. For the Mets, down a run will be Lindor, Bichette, and Robert Jr. if anybody gets on Alvarez. And Brianna sent 6-7. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's set up the redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick here as we're getting ready to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Thank you all so much for a great day of streaming. We appreciate you. We'll be back live. Well, hopefully. We're supposed to get some more rain tomorrow. But hopefully we're back live for Mets Marlins tomorrow. Cousin Nolan on the mound. Cousin Nolan on the mound. Yeah, bottom 9, swing the bats. All right, once again, Lindor to lead it off. In for a strike, 0-1. Iglesias, the pitcher here for the save. Swung on a miss, quickly 0-2. And that one blooped out to shallow left field. Riley's there. 1 away. That'll bring up Bichette 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. And chopped foul 0-1. So in the game, the Mets only give up 1 run. They could possibly lose. And Bichette jammed in on the fist. Dubon will make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. Once again, thank you all so much. Appreciate all the on the YouTube side, all the jewels that were spent. Teddy joined the 99 cent, and Robert first pitch swinging, fouls it up, and it'll go out of play 0-1. Once again, on YouTube, don't just up and leave. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. And fouled it off, and the Mets are down to their final strike. The 0-2. That's driven out to left field. Dubon over towards the line, and the ball game is over. But the Mets take 2 out of 3. The Mets only 2 hits tonight. Unbelievable. So once again, thank you all so much. I know it's a tough year. I know we got the trade deadline coming up. It'll be interesting to see what we do. But make sure you hit that. If you're on the YouTube side, it's free to subscribe. All the other platforms, it's the follow button. We'll be live for all of it. And we will see everybody tomorrow night. Let's end this here. Confirm. All right, everybody. Once again, on the YouTube side, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect. And we will see everybody tomorrow night.